Hey, family. Yeah, you've been watching a lot of videos where the chosen are trying to define who's chosen, and one brother said to me, "I'm surprised, you don't know the Bible and you claim to be chosen." And I said to myself, like, well, what about my question suggests me not knowing a thing? What in my questioning led him to believe that I don't know the actual scripture versus I'm simply asking questions to gain a level of understanding of you? See, I have no problem comprehending the word. If you are in the Most High, then you are the word too. So there is no point in the word that you don't understand what is being said from your point of view. Now, when I question you, I'm questioning you so I can see your view. If I told you what I knew, then I would be doing the same thing as you. But you showed up to be a teacher, so I am questioning the teacher who is standing in front of me, who is presenting information in the name of me. And I am trying to discern the cognition of the one who's delivering. Because the intent that you have, well, it strikes a different temperament. And when it is very clear that you are doing it because you are being genuine and sincere, well, guess what love do? It covers the sins of you. I am that I am. And you are just you. You are telling as if you know. And I say, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Romans 10, 1 through 3. The Israelites are zealous for the Lord, but they have no knowledge, my friends. And speaking with an authority that could never, ever truly be. But the chosen know my voice, and they know to follow me. I don't need a big following for you to see. I'm listening, and I can hear who is following me. Faith does not require me to see a thing. Right now, let's make some things clear to you, so we can just finally separate who is who. The book makes it clear, you see, that the chosen will never be deceived. 4, they may go astray, but God will never let them go so far to lose their victory. And all who are chosen, they know the voice of me. And many gonna come in a name, you see. But if they came in a name, that ain't me. And so those with ears to hear and eyes to see know exactly just who is me. And they are so fearful because I'm not the way they wanted me to be. But you got to understand, I'm half of a whole thing. And my order of operation in the other half of me is what makes me complete. So be not deceived, but the same way it was Adam and Eve who Christ came to redeem, it is Adam and Eve who are back on the scene. Mother and father of this here earth. Ready to fix what was done wrong because of a curse. But right now, mother and father are healing first. With our ears open wide, listening to what emotional terrain we must traverse. Listening to the woes of the world to see what we must do to rectify the missteps of being out of order because you are in you. Right now, we are here, sharpening iron with you. Everyone has questions, but you don't want to learn what we are teaching you. How about you question the thing that we are presenting instead of going in other directions, because that is not going to serve you any. Right now, you got to let wisdom prevail. If you truly are chosen, then you do see behind the veil and you understand what is happening. You know exactly who I am because you are too. You've woken up to the reality of me. You know exactly what part of the body you be. And you speak to that part of the body directly. And you don't concern yourself with any other thing. If you read Joel 2, then you would know what you were supposed to do. You would not be looking at me trying to see what I am doing, friend. You would understand I march in the army and it's my line I stay in. So when you overstep a line trying to question the character that is mine, trying to diminish me, make me less than I'm supposed to be, you are out of order, sir, because you are not doing the will of me. Peace be still inside of me. See, peace is all good until peace is disturbed. I do not think you understand how serious are those words. But one thing you should never do with peace is disturb it. Peace has a mighty security force. I need you to understand that it is a natural and angelic force. And it responds to the voice of me. And that is why the prayers of the righteous avail us so much, you see. The 1/3 of God's chosen children, you see, they are the righteousness of God. And so they get what they speak. And so when you project your negative energy onto a chosen being, unfortunately, what you thought it was going to do is not going to happen for you. But those words, for you, they will ring true. And you will go through everything that you decided you wanted a chosen being to go through. I am sending healing to the body if you would allow it to flow through. Like I told you, to master manifest, there are rules you have to follow, fools. When it comes to giving, you give to the least amongst you. Be able to receive because it is the evidence that you believe. And by way of that, by your mouth, you can master, manifest anything. Open your eyes and see. Recognize it's really me. Understand that you ain't got to worry about trying to challenge me. You just put your ears open and you listen to what I have to say, okay? If it does not resonate with you, let it go and go about your way. Your only job is to stay focused on what you got to do, okay? The orders you was given, that was given to you. Why are you worried about what somebody else is ordered to do? If you got your eyes over here looking at what I'm doing, that means you do not have your eyes fixed on me. It means that you are not living in perfect peace and you cannot possibly be chosen for anything. Back to our regularly scheduled programming, my friends. But I realized that there was a test of my emergency broadcast system because I had a whole bunch of feeble men questioning who I might be. Who the fuck do you think you are to question anything? You stand in your lane. You do your job, my friend. And if you ain't got one, you know you about to fry in the end. Back the fuck up off me before we have to do this again.